Good evening. Thank you and hello to everybody who's come to join me today. I don't know who's here. I don't know if anyone's in yet. But if you are, thank you for coming. If you're not, welcome when you come in. It does help if I put the chat comments up, doesn't it? So I can actually see if anyone is actually there. And I've got to remember that the YouTube is a little bit far behind compared to me. I'm just going to give it a couple of seconds, let YouTube catch up with me a little bit. And then that we should be all right now. We should be okay. Now, tonight, obviously last time we did Mr. Parker's there. Isn't he nice? This time we have Mr. Brook down here. Good evening. Good evening, Kirsty. So from last time we had Parker's, this time we have Brook. Let's just pop him on there for a second and I'll move the rest out of the way. So tonight, yeah, it's another little tiny kitty cat. And thank you for confirming for me, Kirsty, that my microphone's working, because I was getting echo and all sorts a minute ago when I was trying it. So yes, this is Brook. Again, tiny little creature that he is. All prepared, glasses and magnifiers. I have dropped the magnification down this time, so it's not quite as high. That way I don't have to get as close to this camera. I won't be bumping into it as much. Hopefully, anyway, that's the idea. I mean, I've still managed to get my glasses, hat, headphone, and magnifiers all on at the same time, which still amazes me. Good evening, Ali. Good evening. Thank you for coming to join us. So, now, with the few people, I'm going to hope Sparkles is actually paying attention, because I forgot to ask one major thing. And that is, Sparkles, what colour would you like the cloak to be? I forgot to ask you. So while Sparkles thinks about that, I'm going to get on with move that, because I can't see the damn thing with them down. I'm going to get on with the rest of it. So just because some of you may be wondering, I've got a couple of reference pictures for little kitties. Now, the first one is either going to be like this, so like you can see there, or like that one, if I'm feeling particularly adventurous. Because that one obviously requires the nice pink nose and the pink lips, and then the white bits down covering that. Now, going off this little fella, I'm not adverse to doing it, because you can separate the mouth apart from everything else. So I could at least the little white and pink one. Sanity and like just trying not to throw my head out. You're telling me to do, well, essentially that one, which is all one color. But I know that Sparkles would like that one. I'm not daft. I know which one she wants. So yeah, those are the options. So I need to know which color, what you want me to do with the cape as well. So before I start going into tricky skin colors and colors that I'm not sure of just yet, so I'm going to go do the chainmail. I'm going to do all the browns, the leather straps, the books, all the simple things. All the simple things. I say simple things. They're not bloody simple. Not a single thing on these is simple. Nothing. So while I wait for a response, and as I don't need that picture up yet as a reference, I can bring me back to this one. Wet your brush first, you absolute buffoon. Get something where you can at least pop a bit of paint onto the thinking, because I really don't want a lot of silver. There's not much in this. It's actually going to be silver, so I really don't want to use much of it. Good evening to Angie as well. Sparkles is finally responding. Yes, I need to know what colour you want the cloak. I didn't think of that bit because I'm an idiot. You know this. You know this better than anyone else. So while I wait for a response for that, I'm going to do the metal bits. Now, this is really off-putting because everything's magnified now, including the paint tray and yeah, everything. Everything has been magnified. Which makes this not more difficult. It's just I've got to be more careful because, well, if you're dealing with tiny brush strokes and it looks bigger to you, you've got to kind of it takes a bit of getting used to. Oh, hi Ed, how are you doing? I hope I'm going to be sufficient enough to bore you to sleep again tonight. I shall do my very, very best to be as boring as possible so you can get some sleep. So let's get these silver bits done first. Which, in fairness, is predominantly the chainmail. There's a chain there around his neck as well. This is not an ostentatious cleric, so he's not wearing gold. Well, not wearing gold chains anyway. It's not like he's down with the hood or anything and got a Glock tucked in anywhere. Okay, I need to just catch up on my... Whoa, that chat looks weird. That chat looks really weird through these glasses. Sparkles, did you make a decision? If you did, I've not seen it in there. Yeah, that's a bit too warm. That head. That is a lot too warm. That it's currently 18 degrees C here at the moment, which isn't too bad. It is bearable. It is bearable, just about. See, I turn my hat backwards, so I've not got a peek, and now I've got a peek on because of the magnifying glasses. I didn't want to have a peek. It blocks my line of sight. Any more little metal bits that I can see? Why, yes, there is. He's actually got two little cuff things round his. He's got two little things round his front paws. Are you going back to looking? Okay, Kirsty. You go back to looking and enjoy your book. But he's got the bottom of his chainmail first. Which is fun to say the least to try and get that. Oh, that's his. Is that his tail? That's his tail. He's got a tail coming around hiding a foot. I didn't see that. I didn't see that a minute ago. I mean, I couldn't. In fairness, you can't see a lot of stuff on this until you put magnifying glasses on. But I was not aware of that at all a minute ago. Before I started painting this evening, I was not aware that the tail was actually coming down around the side of it and tucking around his right leg. Yay. I'm going to need a different colour to do the cuff bits. Let's move that out of the way so I can actually see my colours. What have we got there? Balthazar gold. Oh, that sounds like a nice gold, doesn't it? It's a bit more of a silvery kind of rosy gold as opposed to the usual Retributor armor, which I go for. So I'm going to go for more of a rose gold for his bracelets. And looking at them, let's put my glasses back, my goggles back down to see them properly. Yeah, it looks like they've got either little studs or could be little gemstones on them. So we shall see how they turn out, and we'll have a look at them. But we'll go with this gold that I'm currently shaking. I don't have any tea at the moment. I have coffee. Lukewarm coffee at that. Because I made it about an hour ago. I've not really had a chance to drink it. Right, so I'm not actually going. I'm going to need so little of this. No, not you, not you, not you, not you, not you. I thought I had 5 brushes out, and there's the one I'm looking for. I don't want to use my good brushes to get the paint out of the pot if I can at all help it, because especially on metallics, because metallics can really ruin brushes if you mess them up a little bit too much. So yeah, I don't want to use metallics on my good brushes. Yes, I did say coffee. I'm on coffee. Although I hope I get a nice coffee soon. Although don't get me wrong, this coffee is nice, but it is just Nescafe Alta Rica. So it's not like normal blend, but we're not talking posh swanky stuff here. It was slightly above price Nescafe. Mainly because I don't drink it that often, and neither does Mrs. I don't particularly drink coffee often. Okay, now I also need. Oh, is that a buckle? He's got a buckle in the most awkward places. No, I know I can't see that through that. That's because I've got there. But he's got a buckle on his. Sorry if I get in the way of this camera for a second, but I'm really gonna have to get in close. Any more stupid little buckles? Any more? Anything else? Oh, that looks like a holy symbol, and it's got a little fishy on it, so a little fishy. There at the front. There we go. I might have to come in with like a titanium bright silver behind it. That seems to be working all right. Right, so there's hopefully the metallic stuff. And sparkles don't make me come up there and find out. Do you want it red? Do you want it yellow? Do you want it blue? Do you want it purple? I need to know what colour you want your cloak. I can't see the colours I need because that was in the way. We need light grey. Very light grey. Very, very light. And then I need something I can use as a very, very small dry brush. Pardon me. Pardon me. Sorry. Excuse me. There we go. So I'll use this to just lower fur a little bit, so I can make sure I know where I'm getting with it later. Because the fur was basically the same color as everything else. So if I can lighten it up for now, I can come back and darken it later with a wash or with a speed paint. Even though I kind of had the color right, in fairness. I had the color pretty much spot on, but with that comes a few problems, which is I can't tone it if I've got the actual color right. I need it to be a little bit darker so that I could, a little bit lighter so that I can tone it down a bit and actually give him some character and shade in his face. And poor little Brook's already lost an ear. So we don't want to do it too badly for him, do we? Ali, when you said you went out in sun, are you allowed out in sun? I don't mean that as an insult. I mean that as I've had also redheaded friends, and they tend to avoid the sunlight like he's going to kill them. Really, I kind of do the same, but I'm not redhead, so he's not quite. I don't feel it quite as bad as he does. Browns. I know I've got browns. There we are. We have two different browns now. We have two different browns. I found them. Panic over. Panic over. Camping. Not apart from when you're a kid and doing the back garden. No, I've never actually been camping. I've been to a caravan park and that type of thing, but that's not real camping. You want to go get yourself lost in Forest of Dean or something and go pitch a tent there. That's proper camping, but no, I've never been proper camping. So I've got two different browns, which should hopefully mean I can differentiate between the leathers and the straps, and it's not going to be too bad. I hope they're not going to clash too much, and hopefully I can get. Oh, that's like way too much brown already. Just that little splodge was like way too much, way too much. And that was just what was already oozing out the bloody top after I shook it. Pressure build up, isn't it wonderful? Okay. So now we have satchels, bags, and books. Okay. Right, you brush first, you silly sausage. I am a silly sausage. I wouldn't go glamping. It just kind of takes the point out of it, to be quite honest. If you're going to go camping, then go camping. If you want to go in a caravan, go in a caravan. Don't say, I want to go camping, then go in a caravan, because you're just cheating. I'm trying to make sure I stay on camera. Don't you start. We're not going glamping. You can pay attention to the glamping, but you won't give me a colour for your cloak. I can see how it's going now. All the women are going to gang up on me. And I'm going to end up going bloody glamping, aren't I? For God's sakes, no. I don't want to go glamping. I'm not the type of person who fits in well with people that go glamping. People who go glamping have kids called like Shawnice Tuesday and things. I'm just going to sit there, criticize them, call them out Muppets. I don't want to go glamping. Quite happy, as I said, quite happy. Give me my hatchet, give me a tent, send me to the Forest of Dean, let's go camping. Woo! He said, as I said, I've been in caravans. What's the difference between glamping and going to a caravan? Well, it doesn't seem like there's much to me. I could be completely wrong. I doubt it, but I could be. Yes, that is my arrogance coming through right there. I doubt that I'm wrong. Glamping's a tent. Well, how we... What's... No, what... If you're in a tent, then you're on the floor. I'm guessing glamping requires an air mattress and something that's supposed to look a little bit like a tent or a teepee, but then it's been tricked out inside, so it's got power sockets and basically it's not a tent anymore. So a posh tent. I'd rather just do a tent. I know, I'm a bit odd, but hey. I've always been a bit odd. And yeah, I don't have a feeling for a posh tent. And his bedroll. Speaking of camping, this guy goes out camping a lot. He's got bedroll to his back and everything. Yeah, but you have dogs, hey. That's kind of understandable. And it's not just that, Ali. It's obviously if me and the missus went, it'd be one thing. We also have children that wouldn't necessarily want to go along with us. One of them might. I don't expect the others to. In fact, I expect to get every possible conceivable excuse and way out of it that they can think of to not go. Plus, it's a little bit late to be booking it now. See, even Sparkle says the kids would hate it. So it would probably have to be something that me and Sparkles do when we're in well, I'm in my 50s. And see, once the kids are no longer wanting to come on holiday with us at all arranging their own stuff, can all look after themselves. At that point, we might be able to go, right, we're going to do it. Oh, just in time, Mick. Thank you very much for that. But timing is perfect. I shall take that pass right now. It's weird with this thing because you've got to kind of chugging it like your sig's just gone out. It's like you were trying to get your sig relit just to get it to work at even 0.5%. Keep it away from chemicals and paints. Always a good idea. Now I need. I know I could have, but I tried to go for a while if I can, and Mick just happened to walk in at the perfect time and utter the correct sentence for me to go, yeah, go on then. I mean, that can't mean that I've got a visit downstairs. Just give me one moment because I might be getting the answer to my question. Yeah, I can unmute the mic. Yes, I'll have everything. To have any more please? I'm getting another brew. I'll have a tea this time, though. Yeah. Don't be having too much coffee at this time of night. What am I doing using that brush? Nearly chuff that up. So either green or purple. 4 o'clock. I get to decide that though a little bit later. I'll have a look at what the rest of them looks like. I'll make a decision off that. But at least now I know I've got a choice of 2 colours. I might actually use both. Do you like the inside of one colour and do the outside another? Yeah, I can imagine you giving up on tents after that, mate. Oh, yeah, I've slept there, I've slept there, I've slept there, I've slept there. You have to sleep for another bloody tent. Plus his ropey, twiny stuff to hold on his backpack. I can't believe I've got to use my 5-0 brush for. And all the little joining pieces for the leathers. Whew. Certainly gone to town doing little bits on this one. Okay. Tiny bit more of that the good gold thingy. Come back around and get this ring in here. Okay. I'm thinking for the cloak, green inside, and then purple on the outside with gold trim. Because I'm an idiot like that, and I see nice little lines and think, yeah, why not paint them a different color? Yeah, because that makes all the more sense to do. Okay, so the purples. Move my glasses out, my magnifiers out the way so I can actually see what I'm doing again. A little drop of that purple, and an even smaller drop of the other purple. There we go. So that's them two. Now I need my green, my green, my green. I'm going to have to use a combination of greens. So I'm going to use moot green, but I'm going to dull it down a bit with our skin so it's not that bright. I don't want like fluorescent green on this thing. So something to go. Splodge. And then pop you on there. Then get my cup. Very important to get my cup. Thank you very much. Yeah, that is the bonus. They don't use much paint, but the downside is they use a lot of concentration and eye strain. Yeah, they don't use a lot of paint. That is true. So it does make them that little bit easier to. Well, I say easier. I don't. Yeah, it's just the amount of paint that I use. That's the only difference. They're actually a whole lot more difficult to paint than the other things. In fact, quite possibly the most difficult models I've ever had to paint. Have I got it on the right thingy? I believe I have. No, just don't. Oh, I hate this sometimes. Pin message. There we go. That makes it a lot easier now. That makes it a lot easier. So let me just bring Kitty Cat up again while I've still got a chance before Mick jumps up for me. And right, okay. How am I gonna do this? Okay, I've got Mick now, so Mick can help me. Oh, I did have Mick. Mick's disappeared. Well, I am slowly improving my skills. Even people that have for quite a while and watched me build up this ability. Oh, there's Mick. Hello, Mick.
Oh, hi, Brook.
How are we doing?
All right, mate. All right. Tired.
Tired?
Mm.
I can feel on that one. I am also tired. Trips out during the day.
I've just been doing that Captain Baptin's Dream Team.
Oh, have you been filling it in?
Yeah. I think what final day today, wasn't it? Game week 1.
Yeah, I think so. He sent me the link and I had it set up within about an hour.
Yeah, I did, but I've been at it every day since. You know, I mean, it's transfer market's had a big impact in it though, because Wan-Bissaka's left Man U, he's got West Ham.
Oh, so I could have had him as an extra player because he's no longer with Man U, and I could have put him on as a West Ham.
Yeah.
I see. I didn't keep up with that. No, I'm going to stick with the team that I've got now until I've got the next transfer window.
Yeah. I've had to go with Ireland though to guarantee me it goes.
I think we've all gone with Ireland, haven't we?
Yeah, I think you'd be mad not to. But I think it's. I've gone for a good goalie. Well, I say a good goalie. I think they're all shit, mate, to be fair.
See, I've stuck Pickford in. And I'm hoping Everton have a decent season.
I can't see it, mate. I really can't. I think Everton are going to go down this year. I really do. I think that.
Don't bleeding tell me that. Half my defence is made. Well, actually, no. Half of my midfield and my goal is made up of Everton.
No, I'm all. It depends what formation you go for, though. Because I've gone for 3-5-2, so I'm guaranteed goals from midfield, extra points. You know, so.
Yeah, but you'll also lose points because you've not got as many defenders out.
Yeah, but 3 goal scoring midfield, 3 goal scoring defenders, mate, or make up. Do you know what I mean?
Well, that's the open. And Angie, I believe you're also. Yes, Angie is also part of it as well. She chose auto pick.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But I think though they've done a thing because Ireland's a midfielder and they've put you down as a striker. Do you know what I mean? So that's a bonus. But I've gone for Phil Foden. I've gone for him in midfield with Jack Harrison, Archie Gray, and who else?
I can't even remember now. Essentially, I averaged it out. It's like I'm not spending more than 7 million on most of the team. So I've averaged it. So each player costs about 5 mil ish.
Yeah, I've done the same. I've done the same, to be fair, which left me plenty of money for strikers. So for strikers, I'll go for Ireland, Danny Ings, Isak. And like I said, Foden, he's like a striker and he's a midfielder.
You see, I won't put Danny Ings in for personal reasons. Danny Ings is from my neck of woods, and by my neck of the woods, I mean about a mile away from me.
Yeah.
And I know the area, and they're all dicks. I've even met some of his family, and I didn't particularly get on with them either. So I won't be putting Danny Ings anywhere near my team, whether he's good or not. And Danny, if you're watching this, you're shit, mate. Can't make it more clearer than that, can. So let's move on to. Well, I've got the colours for my cloak now, Mick. I'm doing purple cloak with a green inlay. Purple cloak with a green inlay. Where's I can't even see with these on. Is that the right brush? Is that the bold mail one? Yes, it is. Green inlay. Gold trim, though. I'm going to go for gold trim. Bloody size of these cats. Fucking sight. Look at it. Look at it.
Mad.
Fucking tiny. And most first games will be on Saturday, Angie. It's the first day for the Premier League. So you don't have to worry about that. I'm hoping Captain's gonna run some kind of Discord kind of watch along thing. Or at least something so everyone can keep track of it. You know, like Sky do that or is it BT?
Well, yeah,
Sport?
Soccer Saturday, innit?
Yeah. So essentially, you get all
I've
the
done,
scores coming through.
yeah, I've done that. I've got live. But saying that, mate, it's too much fucking stress for me. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, you don't necessarily have to go full live for the entire thing. So I said,
Yeah, but
hopefully
what I'm saying is, I'm only on my tablet. Do you know what I mean? Until I get a computer, and I've got the cash. I can go get a computer, but I'm waiting till I get moved into a bungalow, so it's a bigger place rather than this little fucking flat. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you want somewhere that's actually going to be able to take your PC.
Yeah.
Not just stick it in a corner of the room and hope that nobody comes down and interferes while you're painting. Hint. I don't have enough room for a PC in my house, essentially, but I still managed to get one. To fit somehow. No, not on screen. And I have gone way over on a lot of that gold. It's not so much stupid because you'll have players from other teams, Angie. So whoever Liverpool are playing, you might actually have players on both pitch.
Yeah, players playing against each other. I think I've got. In fact, every person in my entire team play each other over the weekend.
Most of mine did, son. Well, so at least 6 of my players were on pitch for Community Shield.
Yeah, I think I had 3.
Because I've got 3 from Man U and I've got 3 from City. I think all 3
Have you?
I
I won't have any at Man U. Banshee Man U have just signed 2 players today, haven't they?
Have they?
Yeah.
I hope they're not bloody donkeys like the rest of them.
No, they spent big. I think they've got that legit, whatever it's called, legit, and someone else. And like I said, they've got rid of Wan-Bissaka to West Ham.
Why? I like Wan-Bissaka. He was a good player.
I think West Ham will do all right this year.
Yeah, they've just got one of our bloody better players off us.
I would say that, though.
I would. Wan-Bissaka was definitely one of our better players.
Oh, my fucking back.
You're going to be really awkward to get in there. But I got it. Just a bloody bout. Jeez. Can I even get that in the light so it can be seen on the camera? Yeah, there we go. Just about. I managed to get that little green inlay in that little tiny section there that I didn't even know was there. Bloody hell, lad. That sounds like an elephant's going off upstairs. I don't know what my little one was doing then, but I thought it was going to come through bloody ceiling.
Booming.
I hope he's not had any bloody gummies.
I've got loads, lad.
No, still not able to get hold of that person who said he can get them. And is it Sapphire, that place that you was telling me about the other time?
Cure Relief.
Cure Relief.
Yeah, look at all them.
Oh, jeez. Bloody Nora. And there's what was like a day supply?
No, a month.
A month. Give you a month?
Yeah.
Bleeding wusses.
Trust me, mate. I need them. Absolutely. I mean,
I'm not saying you don't need them. I'm just saying why is that a month supply and not a week supply?
No, because you get a month. You get a month supply, so you order it every month. It's not like you can just ring up and say, "Oh, can I have a tenner's worth?"
Oh yeah, I understand
You know what I mean?
but I thought they might have put
So
more of a weekly based thing than a monthly based thing.
no, it's cheaper. It's cheaper. Works out cheaper and a lot better, mate. Just to get a monthly supply and just put them in the fridge. Same with weed.
Fair enough. Yeah, I was gonna say that'd probably go better in the freezer, but yeah.
I've got room in my freezer, mate. It's full of ice cream.
Mine doesn't. My ice cream doesn't get to last that long. As soon as the kids find out there's ice cream in the freezer, that's it. Every night after tea, I want ice cream. We've just used all the bowls. Well, we can wash them and have more. Like, can we now? Can we really? I don't know. So you say that and look at us as if we're the ones who can wash them. Okay, let's climb. I'm trying to catch up on chat. Generally, I don't think Mick sits very easily in chats on camera, Ali. I think most of the time he does actually find it easier to be stood up.
Yeah, I've got MS. I can't sit down. I've got trapped nerves at the bottom of my spine. So sitting down is fucking difficult, mate. Trying to get to sleep is difficult.
There you go. So that is the exact reason right there why Mick is stood up.
Yeah.
Because it is easy.
Plus, I'm smoking. I'm in my kitchen alley. I'm having a joint. So I'm stood outside at the fan. So smoke gets blown out. Do you know what I mean? So if you can hear a buzzing, that's what it is. But yeah, no, I can't fucking hell. If I sat down, I'd be moving more if I was sat down.
I should imagine so.
I can't explain it, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's my nerves. Every part of my fucking lower body, mate, from my waist down, is fire. Absolute fire.
One of the guys who I follow that does this, he's got MS as well. And why he chooses this hobby of all frigging hobbies to do with MS, I don't know. But fair play to the guy, he's good. So
yeah, it affects different people different ways, mate. Do you know what I mean? It really does. But I'm fucking just lately, mate. This last 2 years, that's it. My eyes have gone, my speech is going, my memory's going. It's
just kicking your ass this time around.
Yeah, but especially in this weather, mate. My fucking feet, every time I put my foot down, mate, I can't explain it. I really can't. It's like standing on fucking hot coals.
That's not good. That doesn't sound good. That shouldn't be how it's happening.
So that's what I take out gummies for and get stoned. Because I don't know, weed does something to your nerves. It just slows my brain down, my body down. Do you know what I mean?
Well, it's a psychoactive drug, so it does affect the body in various ways.
It's making me fucking fat though, mate. Fuck.
Well, it's all that sugar you're having as well, on top of it, because obviously all them gummies are going to give you a full of sugar.
Yeah, I don't put sugar in my coffee anymore, mate. I just put a gummy in. It does a trick. You know what I mean?
You won't bloody need to if you've got a gummy in there. Where's my little
but that's it, mate. I've just took a gummy now, so I'll give it half an hour to kick in. And then it'll start making me tired, and then that's it. I'll pass out. Do you know what I mean? But I'll just wake up in like 3 or 4 hours in more pain, and then I'll just have to take another gummy or have another joint. It's just a never-ending cycle. Do you know what I mean? I just can't wait to have this fucking surgery, mate. Just fucking cut my spinal cord. Just fucking cut my legs off. Do you know what I mean?
Just do something, stop pain.
Yeah.
At this point, you've got to that degree where it's like, I don't give a shit anymore. Just stop.
Honestly, mate, I'd rather not have legs. I'd rather not have legs. Just carry, just fucking humping dead weight around. Do you know what I mean? Just cut them, take them off. Fucking just nail my ass to a skateboard. You know what I mean? Just drill the knowledge bottom. I'll be happy.
I mean, you're handy enough in it. You can get around in chair, can't you?
For sure, mate. Do you know what I mean? Celebrity death match with Ian Warwick Davis. It'll be a fair fight.
I'd pay to watch you kick the fuck out of him. I hate that little fucker. I really do despise that little fucker.
Yeah, but I get physiotherapists come round. They'll give me a chair to sit on here, but it's so uncomfortable. I can't I use it to walk around with that. I'll hold it.
Is it one of them chairs with two wheels on back? Basically, half Zimmer frame, half. That's bloody useless. That's useless. That's essentially a commode without the fucking toilet.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? But I can't deny though, mate. It's probably the comfiest chair in the house.
Oh, jeez. I'd have to think what the other chairs are like, man.
So just to sit on more, because like I say, as soon as I sit down, the nerves, with all that weight and compression, mate, the nerves that shoot down to my feet, mate, from the bottom of my spine, do you know what I mean? And then all my muscles are just fucking horrible. Horrible. I won't wish it on my worst enemy, unless I were there to witness it.
Yeah, that's a different matter, though, because then you get to point and laugh. But if it's on your worst enemy, you don't get to point and laugh. It's kind of a bit of a missed opportunity, isn't it? Although I don't wish it on you. I really want you to get. I really do want you to get healthy, mate. Or at least.
Oh, man, listen, it is what it is. I'd rather it be me than someone else who can't handle it. Do you know what I mean? Well, saying that I can't handle it, but I'd fucking rather take it than someone else.
I'm just going to edit this thing for a minute because I need to add another camera slot for you. There we go. Save. Update layout. There we go. So we've got me and you on there, and now I can keep an eye on that cat thing because that's where I'm up to now. I've done all. Can I actually get that? So purple cloak, green inlay, all the browns, the gold trim bits. Now I've got to do the fur.
Oh, fur's a nightmare, mate.
Well, you can see the reference picture there.
Yeah.
It's not an easy little bugger. I'll give him that much. So I need a thin but not too thin brush. I need a nice pale colour. And now is it right? It's right round the nose. So it's the top of the nose up here. King Jesus. Come on. And what about paws? Paws too. Or at least some of them. What bit of that off, and let's see if I can feather that out a bit. And of course, tiny tip on its tail. Now, where's the grey gone? There it is. Just trying to get this bloody thing right to mix up with I mean, it's not the worst possible color combination it could have been, but dang,
I once
it's
saw
smart.
some glitter paint, mate, and that was like in 1997 or something, and I've still got that bastard glitter in my shoes.
Oh, you'll never get rid of it, mate. That'll be
No.
going with you when you're going underground.
That fucking awful stuff with that, like nail polish.
I can't stand glitter. Glitter's banned from my house. Just like, yeah, no glitter is allowed in my house. I still find it everywhere because of before I banned it, but yeah, no glitter in my house, please. I don't want it. I don't need it. And it is fucking everywhere anyway. Okie dokie. We'll see you soon. Wherever Ali's going to. Couple of little darker patches.
Yeah, I'm sure football will start before Saturday though.
Well, let's have a look. While I've got a bit of a moment, I'm waiting for some paints to dry.
But saying that, I don't know about Premier League, but I know Championship's already started because we fucked up against Portsmouth.
Yeah, Championship we're on today. Premier League. First match is the 16th, which is right. So first match is Friday, and that's Man U versus Fulham. Then everyone else seems to be 17th, and 18th. Who's playing 19th? Leicester and Tottenham. So yeah,
Ooh.
United and Fulham kick it off on the 16th. And for what is technically the first match day, Leicester and Tottenham finish off on the 19th. Most people playing on the Saturday or the Sunday.
Yeah, it's Soccer Saturday, mate. Someone will have to go live on Saturday and we'll just chat amongst us and have scores on.
Wait a minute. By the way, Mick, Sparkles is my missus, by the way. And she's saying we still have some glitter in the house. Where?
Well, hang on.
Tomorrow morning to remove it.
Sparkles, your missus. Do you mean have I lost a plot here? Or
Sparkles,
do you mean like
that person there who highlighted the message for?
Yeah. Oh, mate. Yeah, no, I had a brain fart, man. I thought you meant Sparkles, as in like Angie's mate.
No, not that Sparkles. Sparkles Oak is my missus.
Fucking too many sparkles. You see, it's the glitter bug. That's what it is. Get it out the house.
Well, in this case, it's because that's the original character she created for Dungeons and Dragons. So the first little gnome character I painted, that's also the name of that gnome character, is Sparkles Oak. So secret location. I don't give a secret location. If you can reach somewhere in this house, I can reach somewhere in this house, and I will go looking for that damn thing if I have to. I'll leave you to deal with the aftermath. I hate glitter. You know this. I cannot abide that stuff. It's like, I didn't know. Don't do glitter. But you're thinking, Jesus, you really don't like fucking glitter, do you? It's like, no, I don't like glitter. It's worse than sand. And everyone knows Anakin's favorite quote from episode 2. Or if you don't, then you're really on the wrong channel. Do you know Anakin's quote from episode 2, Mick? About regarding sand?
No.
It's coarse, it's irritating, and it gets everywhere. That's what he says to Padme when he's talking about Tatooine.
I wouldn't have had a clue, mate. If I were on 15-1, I'd probably be thinking, right, Anakin is a young lad. He's on a planet far, far away. What is he thinking it'd be like? Hey, mister, can I finger that Wookiee?
No.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
No.
Could be on.
Just as you get it up there. Yeah, Chewie, just chew on that for a minute.
Yeah.
Just give him a bitey stick just as you insert. Okay, so now I need to do Gravelord Grey. That's not my Gravelord Grey. That's my Gravelord Grey. On his paws. And then I need to paint in his pink nose. Jeez. I don't know how I'm going to paint in that pink nose, but I'm going to have a bloody good go.
Right, I'm going to pop back in chat for 5.
Not a problem, Nick. Thank you for calling up, mate. Oh, he's still there. I'll drop you down. There we go. Yeah, don't. What? Why have you got? Why have we got glitter? You know how I feel about glitter. I mean, you complain about finding Warhammer around the house. At least it's big enough to find. Glitter's not. You don't find it until you sneeze it out, or you find it stuck somewhere you don't want it to be. It's at the glamping site. No, she said we've got some in the house in a secret location, and that's immediately we've got maybe like where. Okay, so I have what is currently now boiling down to a little bit of a dry brush once the wash itself has dried, and what I'm hoping amounts to 3 dots, and that'll be 2 orange dots for the eyes and 1 pink dot for the nose. And I have a very bright pink for the nose. Very bright pink. Very bright pink. Do I have to do nose and maybe a little trickle down into the... Should be enough of that. Tiniest little dot right there. Tiniest little... I shouldn't even need that much, to be quite honest, if I'm going to be doing pink. What I am going to need, though, is incredibly steady hand. So again, I apologize if I accidentally end up within the camera shot. I'll say if they end up within the camera, I mean the wrong camera shot. Not this one. This one. That's not helping me see very well. That's not helping me see very. It's not working, this camera business. Okay. First of all, we need to recoat the eyes. Recoat the eyes and then we get it done one by one. Don't ask me why I'm singing. I have no idea. I know I can't sing. Oh, I just realised where the glitter is. I just know where the glitter is. I just figured it out. Aren't I clever, me? It's gonna be in them cupboards upstairs on the top shelf. So now I need RNG, just a little spot for me. Then paint his eyes and hopefully gets all dries. And a quick dry brush and it's done as a surprise. And we've nearly finished Brook. We should be quite well done. And now paint. Oh, wait a minute. Do you have orange eyes? Let's go back to the other picture a minute. Yeah, that looks like it has orange eyes, doesn't it? That looks like he's got very, 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 very orange eyes. So magnify it back down. Close that. Don't be an idiot. Okay, eyes are orange, but I'm going to have to come back over that pink nose because it's not quite standing out enough for me against that orange. They're kind of blending into one color. Whew. Is that one gonna? No, that's not gonna work better because, well, it's a small frigging camera on the screen, isn't it? Hmm. Now for the super, super difficult bit. So please no one shout. You're not dry. You're not dry. That's not good. However, the silver's dry. So while the silver's dry, we'll come back and do the dry brushing on the chainmail while we wait for the orange to dry on his eyes. I think that's my silver. Yep, there we go. Oh, really, really, really bloody careful. What I don't want to do is catch the green if I can help it. Right, where's super tiny gone? Super extra micro tiny. Where have you gone? 50, there you are. You're actually more grey, aren't you? Damn it. Right, I thought that was black. That's not black. That's not black, that was grey. Where's my black gone? There it is. How could I forget it? It's a big bottle. Whopping great big bottle. And it seems to be that, yeah, about an hour and a half seems to be the correct amount of time to paint one of these models. So that seems to be what time I'm up to now. Okay. Do I want to do any little embellishments? I think I do. Let's get the ivory back out and go back over these studs here that are on his cuff things. Go back over them. Okay, that's that bit done. Spotted a little bit of gold that I've missed. So let's come back in there for him. Okay, and purple and green, so that means it's gonna probably be a blue. I don't want to stick a red on, but I'll stick a tiny little bit of blue over each one of those little gems, and hopefully that'll work. Hopefully, I'm not guaranteeing it will. I never guarantee anything that I do works. After all, it is mostly trial and error. And then once I've trialed it and didn't make an error, that's when I go, oh, okay. I've now got an idea of what I'm doing with that. I mean, it's nice to have a bit of a variance on colour. Well, it's kind of what I've got here with the screen, Alan. I don't know. I honestly don't know the answer to that one, whether or not it would work, or whether or not because this light's actually got, this camera's actually got a light on it. So whoa. So whether or not the light will just reflect too much, I'm not sure. I mean, it's a possibility I might be able to put a mirror behind it just to get it to almost focus on the mirror instead of the actual item itself or the model itself. That way, it might have a bit of an easier time just like focusing. But yeah, my biggest concern is, I mean, if I was to turn it around and kind of bring it into, sorry about the view on my finger. I'm trying to get it in the view of my camera. So you can see there's a tiny little light there. And that'll be my main concern regarding a mirror for this. Which I've just oh, fishy. That's what I was supposed to be doing. Brightening up that pendant there on the chest. It was a possibility. It's something I've not considered before, and I can see the idea behind it, but obviously not knowing 100% my setup, you obviously didn't know about the extra light, which is coming through. However, I believe that I can't even remember what this one's called. Brook is done. Is he? No. Brook is not done. Brook is not done because we've got a little bit of white in his ear. And I'm gonna, because part of his ear is missing, I'm gonna go for a screamer pink. Which, let's face it, this is a much different pink that's on his nose. And I'm just gonna give that almost a scar on his head there to show that his ears come off. Now that, I believe, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me, is Brook the little kitty cat. Now, I'll be taking better photos of this and putting them up on Discord. Let's bring me back to this one. So maybe I can, how about that one? Nope, right, okay. We have a glamping for sparkles thingy. Fair enough. If I get monetized, I'll take sparkles glamping. Otherwise, now I'm going to get a tent and stick it in the garden. Because that's all I can really afford to do. So, What I'm going to do is I'm going to temporarily, I'm going to lose this camera. And you're going to see me set up a little photo boothy thing here. And then I'm going to put a photo up and hopefully be able to display it on this screen, and it'll be a lot better. So first of all, stop sharing that screen because I don't want that screen. I'm going to take all this blue tag off the end of my calligraphy stylus handle thing. I really don't want it to be stuck in there. Okay. Get you something to stand on there, Brook. And we'll get a nice wallish behind you. Bring that in like that. No, I'm going to have to bring that all the way down like that. That's like really, really bright. So I shall sing, whoa. In fact, no, you can stay like that for now. And I'm going to be disconnecting this one. So bye for a moment. No, I don't want that. I want to... How do I leave studio? I'm not sure how I'm supposed to leave studio there. How about if I just do that? Does that help me? Yeah, that seems to sort that problem out. Excellent. So, camera. Get the camera. Focus on his face. That's why it weren't working right. Right, okay, let's try now. So I've done 2 pictures, just 2. Oh, so now I'm trying to zoom in to see which one I like more, which is actually the first picture. So let's post that one up on there, and then I can hopefully I can. Let's turn it around a bit. Hello, scary one. This one, isn't it? You get the big picture of me. Hopefully, I can put it up in Discord and share it on the screen on here, so we can actually all have a big, proper look at it together, and then criticize my work if I don't feel it's right. Could happen. Could happen. Just gotta wait for Discord to load up now. So I'll just take it out my phone off. Why? As soon as I want to click on something, something pops in the way, so I can't click on it. Scottish fold cleric. Post that now. Hopefully, I'm now going to be able to. I don't know if this is going to work. Peekaboo to you too, Ali. Hello. Hopefully now. Okay, that's way too zoomed in. That's way too zoomed in. No, go away. I want my camera back. I want my camera back. Is that better? Nope. I seem to be having a really bad time with camera today. I seem to have a really bad time with camera today. See, the problem is with these is you've got so much that can. I don't even know if that's still streaming, and if you can still see me. Yes, you can. That's good. Right, let's try posting this other picture that I'm not too pleased with. Because I wasn't pleased with that. I wasn't happy with that other picture, which is why it's not come up yet. Took another picture and I'll see how I'll do with that. Okay, that I'm better with. Okay, so now I can use this camera, I can't. Yeah. So now I should be able to, I hope, share this image, bring him up. So there we go. That is Brook. Let's do a 50-50 and let's bring you all the way down to Brook there as well. Brook's not going to want to stay there without some encouragement. He's not. So there is Brook the kitty cat painted, and there is a much more detailed version of him already done. So thank you, everybody who, well, I'm just messing around. Yeah, liked all sorts, just going nuts. So I'll come on. So that'll be it for this evening. Thank you very much for everybody who come to join me. Ali, Kirsty, Sparkles, of course. Mick T. I don't think we had Captain in tonight, did we? No, we did have Angie. We did have Angie. I don't know if Angie's still here, but thank you very much, Angie. And anybody else have Haid? How could I forget Haid? Haid, good night. I hope you're having a nice sleep. And if I've forgotten anybody else, I am sorry. But thank you all for coming. Leave a like and subscribe if you wish. If you don't, then that's entirely up to you, really. That's your choice. But thank you again. Yep. And drive safe. And I'll see you next week.